Hello, love. Welcome to Wildcard Wednesdays here on the Libran Key. Okay, this is where I leave it up to spirit, to any energies and beings that want to come forward to give us a specific message, a channeled message, a reading around a particular topic. And specifically, this could range anything from spiritual topics, jargon, words that we use, taboos, to even just common things that we go about day to day doing, and getting a much more spiritual perspective on it, galactic perspective on it, cosmic perspective on it. Okay. I left this one open to whatever topic to kick off this series, okay? For whatever topic that wanted to come through. And I am going to just quickly say before I get into this reading, next Wednesday, I will be doing the Alchemy of Virgo as requested, okay? So that will be next Wednesday. I'm going to take a look at, I'll give some of what I understand to be the alchemy of Virgo, and Virgo as a sign in astrology, as an astrological archetype, as an energy, okay? And then we're also going to do a reading on it. We're going to do a channeling of it as well. So I'm really curious and interested to see what's going to come through for that, okay? All right. The energy of Horus coming through for this reading, an Archangel Sandalphon as well. I'm working with the energy of Tiger's Eye for this reading. Now, it's because we're talking about the all-seeing eye, the eye of Horus, and all really the eyes that have permeated so many different cultures, so many different traditions, so many different peoples across Mama Gaia. This includes galactic beings, is what's coming through now as well. And our understanding of what this symbol, this very, I'm hearing archetypal, I'm hearing primal, I'm hearing cosmic, I'm hearing also rudimentary symbol is, because of the way that it has been depicted across time and space, okay? So I'm just going to go and read off of my notes to start here. This is how I heard it. The eye of Horus, the all-seeing eye, the window of souls. Oh my God, I can't read my writing when this happens. The window to the stars, a mirror is what I heard. A mirror image of what we are expanding into the universe. And then I saw the way that we spell universe, not with a U, but with a Y-O-U, as in you and me and all of us. The one verse that is us. A cosmic song and dance. This is when Archangel Sandalphon came into. The power of music and song and dance and lyrics and poetry to open our eyes, to open up our eyes. Then I heard pineal gland, pituitary gland, endocrine system, etc., etc. It's all connected. It's all connected to the body. We are all connected. Really bringing an energetic and a spiritual aspect to the fact that we are all connected to the body and the physical through this energy, okay? We are one. And I even saw this little diagram, which I'm going to try. Oh, this is what they showed me, like a triangle, and each one of those being our eyes, right? Two eyes to look and another to see. This idea of the wave of awakening that's happening here on Mama Gaia is getting people to truly see. It's getting souls to truly see where they come from, to truly see the truth behind the illusion of the reality that is presented to us as reality. and that realities are much more multifaceted, okay? And meditating upon the all-seeing eye. There's also an energy of protection coming through with that too, but meditating upon the all-seeing eye is a way to access this. Now, what they're showing me here is that each and every one of us gravitates towards an image of the eye. They're actually asking me to give my own perspective here, or my own upbringing. So growing up with being of Greek background here on Earth, in this incarnation, being of Greek background, I am very familiar with what we call the mati in Greek, okay? And this is seen throughout the Middle East. It's seen in Greece. It's the blue eye, right? The circular blue eye. Like, we even have an emoji for it now, which I think is crazy and great. Like, it's, again, these are universal things, right? So, and I have like an example to give you? I don't think I have one exactly offhand right now, but it's, you know which one I'm talking about, right? I will probably put it in the, actually, you know what? Maybe I'll put it in the description, or I'll put it in the title, because there is an emoji for this one. Anyway, that was my first ever, in the physical reality around me, of what I saw, an example of this all-seeing eye. What's interesting though is that in Greek culture, the mati is worn for protection, right? That blue eye is worn for protection and put in homes for protection. It's a symbol of protection, okay? And this is where knowledge, and there's a dragonfly flying outside of my window now, or it could be a damselfly, I can't make it out. Yeah, I'm going to get to that in a second. So this is where truth is in plain sight. Knowledge is in plain sight in the things around us. They are really wanting to emphasize that with this image of the eye. There's something primal in it. There's something, what's the word here? There's another word for this. And it does tap into the it does tap into the archetypes, absolutely. The collective unconscious. It's part of the collective unconscious. That's the phrase. That's the phrase. That damselfly, I keep on hearing again, like, I don't know why. Well, there's another confirmation here of the massive change going on and transformation to this, and how in accessing again this image of the eye, there's something transformative of it. They're also giving me a portal. And again, the damsel is like magic in plain sight. Like, it's the damselfly is like magic in plain sight. The dragonfly, dragon is also part of that. This accessing of these very primal energies. They're showing me too, like, how this is the dragon's connected to the snake. This is divine feminine energy. This is transformative energy. And the Ouroboros, that the cyclical, like an eye, like, the snake eating its own tail. So many layers to this. Like, I cannot cover this in one video, but we'll probably do it again. I'm asking through the Giant Rider-Waite Smith, aka Pamela's Genius. This was the only deck that I was instructed to, or guided, they want me to say, yeah, guided to ask through, okay? No oracle decks for this reading. They just want to expand upon, really what I'm hearing now is the power of meditating to the image of this all-seeing eye. And I'm seeing the Hierophant again. From Mystic Monday's Tarot, from that Mystic Monday's Tarot deck, where you see it very similar to how we see it, culturally in certain places, like in the United States, where you see it like above a pyramid, where you see it, they're actually showing me, okay, so now the pyramid is being shown as an access point. Now we know that a pyramid is a conductor of energy, right? So the eye on top of the pyramid is that portal. And they keep on showing it to me like it's a mirror. Because what they want to emphasize here is that it's in you. The access point is in you. And sometimes all of these symbols, sacred geometry, visual prompts connected to esotericism, connected to the occult, right? They expand your awareness. They do something to us because there's, again, this collective unconscious energy around it. There's an energy in it that's, we all have an access point within us to that. And they're saying, don't be fooled by how these images have been usurped. Don't be fooled by how these images have been usurped. Because it's almost like there's an agenda there of making it out to be bad or evil. Because there's incredible power and knowledge there. I keep on thinking of like, with great power comes great responsibility, right? But this is about accessing your sovereignty. This is about accessing wisdom to the truth of who you are. And it is power within, in that respect, not power over, that we are talking about here. You really want me to emphasize that. They're also showing me the color green, and I'm seeing a snake again. Okay, so the energies of transform. Oh, and they're showing me Kundalini energy. So this is also connected to life force energy. They're actually showing me the pyramid the way you would see a body, and they're going back to that. They're going back to the reading with Lazar that came through, the Lyran Andromedans, right? They're showing me the pyramid again, this golden pyramid over each and every one of us sitting in meditation, and how it's like, and then us with this Kundalini energy rising to the point at our crown, mirroring this image of the pyramid and the eye. That's what they're showing me. This snake energy. And I am seeing it like as a double helix. I'm seeing it, well, I'm seeing it as a double helix. Excuse me. All right. 7 of Swords coming out here in reverse. And the Ace of Wands. Spiritual awakening. Okay, so this could be the reading. This is exactly what it's all about. Coming out of deception, illusion, accessing this all-seeing eye, the eye that is within us. They're focusing me at the third. They're focusing, they're focusing their attention on like they're showing me the energy of the third eye. And how expansive it is, right? Like, and how this is done through going within. This is done through going within and accessing this vision, right? And the all-seeing eye is the way that we do that, right? In terms of having a visual prompt in front of us, something that, it's like they're saying, yeah, they're saying to me that it's a reminder, the all-seeing eye, whenever you see that, however it presents itself in whatever imagery or form, culturally, whatever, the eye is a reminder of the power that is within you. It's a reminder of you, who you are, your ability to go within, to access the universe within. A mirror. You are the universe is you, okay? And big time spiritual awakening with that, right? So you could almost say, yeah, you could almost say that the all-seeing eye is spiritual awakening. That's the main energy of what it's representing, because it's an eye that's open and it sees, right? Yeah. All right, we got the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is really beautiful because it's showing the energy of having patience working on this and doing it through the physical, doing it through the body, access points through the body. This goes back to what they were saying with like the glands in the body, the pituitary gland, the pineal gland, the endocrine system, the nervous system. Like they're showing me access points through the body. This is why the yogic tradition, oh man, they're even saying like how that's been usurped in a way. Yeah, some people would argue that that's totally been another thing that's been culturally appropriated, right? Like, but then these things are also universal is what they're showing me at the same time. You know, this paradox is everywhere and context is everything. You have to go deeper. You have to go deeper. So this Seven of Pentacles is having sown those seeds. They're actually directing me now to specifically the collective. So Empaths, Lightworkers, Starseeds and Healers, and those of you who are on a spiritual journey, who are doing the work. And they don't mean that in a frustrated work typical way. They mean that in terms of the practice. It's a practice, right? You know, it's like this Ace of Swords. So this is just at the bottom of the deck. I felt I had to pull. This Ace of Swords, yeah, it keeps on directing me to going within. This is about going within and this idea of descending to ascend. So when we hear that, really essentially what that means is it's going within. You descend to ascend again, right? You know, we have so many, and this is something that my beautiful friend sent to me today about Venus going into, you know, the underworld. And basically this is astrologically speaking what's happening when Venus disappears, right, as an evening star for a certain period of time, and it's happening this month, right? And how that's reflected in the myth of Inanna, right, going into the underworld to come back up again. This idea of descent, of going within, going into the psyche, going into the collective unconscious, going into the consciousness of the collective, accessing it from within, the vision that is within, in order to ascend, right? And to awaken. And I almost feel like, you know, awakening is simply a way of life. It's a way of living. You don't just awaken and then it's done. That's what the all-seeing eye is showing me. It's like once you're in that state, you can't close your eyes again, right? Yeah. They want me to end on this. Coming out of the illusions, the indoctrination, the programming. The access point is within. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. I'm hearing go into the third eye, accessing the vision within. And it's like the mist of illusion just evaporates. The mist of illusion just evaporates when we have them, but it's a practice. It's a practice. And they're also, this is interesting because with this Ace of Swords also coming out in reverse here, Archangel Michael again coming through whenever I see that Ace of Swords. His energies for clarity are very supportive in that regard, and discernment, okay? I'm going to end on that because it's incredibly important that we be discerning, okay? And also that whenever you are going into meditation, I always talk about this and I will never stop talking about it, okay? whenever you go into meditation, whenever you go into doing readings, whenever you're going inward to access essentially the cosmos, the collective unconscious, whatever you want to call it, right? Whatever you're doing in that respect, when you're doing those practices, you always have to set up a sacred space. Always. You need to clear yourself before you get into them, and then you need to set up a sacred space. And one beautiful being that can do that for you and help you with that is Archangel Michael, okay? Call upon whatever resonates for you. Also remember that the more you strengthen your own energetic field, your auric field, the more you practice shielding, the more you call upon your guides. Your guides are always with you, right? Strengthening your connection to your guides strengthens your own ability to protect yourself and be discerning, okay? That is a given. That is a fundamental whenever you're going into these places, okay? Okay, that's it. I don't think I have anything else to say. They keep on directing me to this Ace of Wands for some reason. They're showing me this staff. So, okay. Well, they're showing me that this is divine intervention, okay? I'm seeing the Rod of Asclepios again. A lot of snake energy. A lot of snake energy. Snake spirit coming through. They just want to confirm here the shedding of the skin of the snake. Yeah. And they're showing me how when the snake sheds its skin, like its eyes gloss over and it can't really see, right? And this is connected, yeah, like I'm hearing coming out of the fog. This is connected to this again in that respect. So, okay, so the thing that they want to confirm here is a couple things. If you're feeling called to work with snake medicine or snake energy, look into that, okay? Remember that snake spirit is it's an incredibly powerful energy to work with, okay? But do your research, connect with it, establish a relationship with it. Don't just, call upon it and be like, I need you now. No, that's not how it works, okay? So it could also just be showing up for you. That's a confirmation coming through for that. And if it is showing up for you, it is calling you in some way to support you, to go deeper. The 7 is the number of going deeper. Okay, we got 2 7s here. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. It's beautiful energies for reinforcing that. And 2 aces. Like sometimes, again, these things are right in front of you and you have to really kind of tune into what's nudging you. Yeah. So it's interesting. This is an energy of going deeper into understanding this for yourself, into understanding the energies. Like, for example, the snake spirit. For yeah, they're saying, it's almost like they're saying going deeper is the divine intervention. This is how it happens. Okay. Yeah. New starts, new beginnings. Okay. All right. I'm going to end it there. Thank you to the energies of Horus for being here with us, the energies of Archangel Sandalphon, and the energies of Archangel Michael coming through here as well. I thank you for being here, and I'm sending you so much love wherever you are, in love and liberation always.